Sahana vavatu, sahano bhunaktu, sahaviryam karvavahai, tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Keep the eyes closed, join the hands and back of the body. Bow down to the Mother Supreme Earth. Inhale, come back up. Rub the palms against each other. Cover the eyes and face with the warm hands. Open and close eyes few times in dark. Slowly slide the hands down. Gently open the eyes. And let's start our session with warm up. We will try to cover all the joints, body parts, muscles, as many as possible. Alternate few times. Make tight fist. Try to keep thumbs inside so we can have tight fist. And when we release the fist, spread the fingers far apart. You can stretch them out. You can feel the stretch. You can still keep the palms 90-degree upward though. Now hold the tight fist and roll them forward few times. And few times backward direction. Now swing the arms, folded arms up, inhale, exhale down. Deep inhale, deep exhale. With full awareness. And sideways. Connect all the fingers together over the shoulders, press them apart on the floor. So you can notice that all the joints are involved in this activity. Now hold all the fingers together over the shoulders and rotate the folded elbows. Inhale upward, exhale downward. Elbows touch once each other in front, every rotation. And reverse the direction. And relax. Now extend both hands sideways, palms facing down. As we inhale, turn them front and upward. As we exhale, turn them front, down and backward. So 3/4 rotation. Inhale, upward, exhale downward, and make sure both the arms will stay in one line in the level of the shoulders and parallel to the floor. And relax. Now keep both the hands on the knees and we're going to circle the shoulders shrug them up all the way at the ears, push them forward, down, back. Try to make the biggest circle possible. Inhale upward, exhale downward. And few times reverse the direction. And relax. Now continue placing both the palms on the knees, shoulders and below. Our whole body will be completely still, just the head and neck. Look at the level of the eyes. Deep inhale. As we exhale, turn the head towards right. Align the chin with the right shoulder and look at the farthest point in the back. Pause for the rasti. Just 5 to 7 seconds. Then inhale. Come back to center and continue going towards left. Look at the farthest point back on the left side. 5 to 7 seconds. Inhale, come back to center. We will do one more time, both the directions. Feel the stretches into the neck joint and neck muscles. And going onto the other side. Inhale, come back to center. Inhale, exhale a couple of times. And next inhalation, turn the head up, look up into the ceiling, feel the stretches into the thoracic area, throat area. Fully exhale, chin at the chest. Push the head down. Inhale, second time, up. Exhale, down. Again with shoulder blades, shoulders, trunk, legs completely still, just head and neck. Now as we inhale in circular fashion from the right side, going up, from the up, exhale onto the left side. In circular fashion, bring the head down, second circle, inhale on right. Then exhale on left, steady, gentle circles. If you have neck pain, neck injury, do it slowly, then 2 circles left to right, reverse the direction. Continuing working on the neck and neck joint. Interlock the fingers, place palms over the forehead, deeply inhale, hold the breath as we press head and palms against each other. You might feel some crackling sound into the neck muscle, neck joints. That's normal. Now, release the breath, release the palms from the back of the head. Push the elbows towards back side. One more time, front of the head and back of the head. And from side of the head 2 times, alternatively both the sides. Do with the breath coordination. Inhale, hold the breath while we press the head and palm against each other. Bring both hands sideways. Deep inhale. As we exhale, drop the palms vertically onto the floor. Exhale, bend onto the one side. Keep looking up onto the ceiling. Keep pressing the palm, the other palm down towards the floor. Make sure the knees stays down. Inhale, come back up. Exhale onto the second side. Try to curve at the middle of the trunk, not at the waist. Come back, second time. And once you complete, then inhale, raise both hands up. As we exhale, twist the upper body onto the one side, look back, align the chin with the shoulder at the back, keep pushing the knee forward, feel the full twist. Inhale, come back, exhale onto the second side. Try to keep the trunk vertical as much as possible. Come back, and we will do second time. And complete onto the second side. Come back, then we will sit in L shape. Tadasana, pole pose, bring both palms beside the hip joints. Legs are fully grounded, knees straight. Try to lean slightly forward as we pull the toes towards the body. And feel some stretches into the calf muscles. Now squeeze and release all the toes few times. Notice that you are able to squeeze even little toes as well. Now push all the toes forward as we inhale. Exhale, pull them back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Few times, both the feet together. Then alternate few times. Now hold the heels together, toes together. Circle the toes around the heels. Try to make the biggest circle possible. And reverse the direction. Now bring both the palms a little bit back, separate the feet a little bit apart and roll the toes in and out. You can do it faster if possible, but try to keep the knees straight and feel the movements all the way at the hips. Okay, now bring both feet together and we can fold at both the knees. We can place the one foot on top of the other knee and we can push our trunk forward. Make sure the elbows are straight and we are keep pushing our trunk towards the leg. We can exhale fully when we do this. And I'll come back and we can switch the legs. Okay, and straighten both the legs and we can fold at the right knee. We can place the right foot onto the left thigh, interlock the left fingers with the right toes and keep on pushing the knee, right knee down to the floor. Create the spring action, increasing the blood circulation into the hip joints, energizing the hip joint, making more flexible. Now bring the knee to the chin. Inhale as we push the knee down to the floor, hold there 2-3 seconds. Exhale, bring the knee to the chin. Couple more times on the same side and make sure the left leg remains straight, left toes pointing out. Now relax the right leg and fold at the left knee. Interlock the right fingers with the left toes and keep pushing the left knee down to the floor, creating the spring action. Now bring the knee to the chin. Inhale down, 2-3 seconds. Exhale, knee to the chin. Couple more times. Make sure the right leg remains straight, right toes pointing out. And we are continuing with the hip joints, pelvis region. We can align both the feet together. Interlock the fingers, place the fingers over the toes. Place the big The thumbs under the big toes. Inhale, raise both knees up. Exhale, push them down to the floor. Inhale up, down to the floor, and then we can speed up. See if we are able to push the knees closer to the floor. We can even lift them up a little bit. See, all of these activities are very convenient to be able to do it anytime, like during watching TV, talking to the kids. We can do all of these things, even with the kids, more fun too. Okay, now pull the heels, stop flapping, pull the heels inward, bring the heels all the way at the perineum. Try to keep the back straight. Deep inhale. Hold the breath into lower abdomen. Keep pushing the knees down. Exhale. Deep inhale again. Hold the breath about 7 seconds. Make sure during that time knees are pressed down, back straight. And we can observe the difference in the stretches while we hold breath and while not holding the breath. The stretches into the hip joints and pelvis region, there will be more. With closed eyes, we can observe that. Do 2-3 more cycles of the 7 seconds holding the breath, then breath out, then breathe in again. And complete the last round. And once done, we can roll the body side by side. As we roll, just keep pushing the body away from the heels. Make some space between the heels and perineum. Don't go too far away. Hold the toes tightly. Align the head and back. Deep inhale. As we exhale, let's do Bastrika Pranam. We can push the trunk and head down. And see if we can bring the forehead onto the toes. Inhale, come back up again. Second round. Try to pull the trunk away from the hips. Fully exhale. Bend down. We can use the elbows to push down the shin bone backward. So we can pull even our upper body a little forward and see if we can bring our chin onto the toes. Inhale, exhale, normal. Each exhalation, we can keep on pushing the trunk and head further down. Some people may be able to bring the chin even beyond their toes. Inhale, come back up. And we can sit into cross-leg posture, Siddhasana, Sukhasana, half Padmasana or full Padmasana. So whichever comfort to you. Bring both hands on a side. Let's do Parvatasana. With full awareness as we inhale, bring both hands together in front of the chest. Exhale. Inhale. Raise them up. Rest them on top of the head. Exhale. Inhale. As we extend both hands all the way up over the head. So the trunk and arms are stretched upward. We can inhale, exhale in a pose, but coordinate with the breath. So as soon as we start lowering our hands down, start long, big exhalation while bringing the hands on top of the head, at the chest and all the way down. Let's do one more time. Do with breath coordination, with full awareness. You can close the eyes. Pretend that we are watching ourselves with the closed eyes. Right, so once done, then bring both hands in Dhyan Mudra. Relax them, rest them onto the knees. Back straight, relax the shoulders. We will do Bastrika Pranayama. Deep breath in and deep breath out. No need to use any force. No need to hold the breath. Just try to fill up all the three lobes of the lungs and empty them. Slowly fill them up, and we will notice that our stomach will pop out. We will see some corresponding movements on shoulders and chest. As we fully breathe out, emptying all the three lobes of the lungs, we'll feel that the stomach will go inward and corresponding movements on the shoulders and chest. Observe that the bodily movements along with the breath for few more breath in and out. And make sure our head, neck and trunk in vertical line. Now shift the awareness, the 100% awareness at the Nasagra, the tip, right, very first point into nostrils, where we can feel the little bit cold air entering through the nose as we breathe in. As we breathe out, we feel a little bit warm sensation. If we pay full attention, we should be able to feel the little bit temperature difference. With 100% awareness, next minute or so, let's keep on observing that. Slowly open the eyes, breathe in and out normal. Next we will do Kapalbhati Pranayama. Let's do Apan Vayu Mudra. Two mudras together on both the hands. Roll first two fingertip into root of thumb, that is first fingertip into root of thumb, that is Vayu Mudra, and next two fingertips connect with the thumb tip, that is Apan Mudra. So Apan and Vayu together, Apan Vayu Mudra. Relax both the hands onto the knees and actively, forcefully we will breathe out and let the body manage to get itself some air back. Our goal is to forcefully breathe out. And frequency you can keep as per your comfort level, but ideally we can keep like 1 second per one stroke. So let's do for about half minute, so I will assume about 30 strokes. Now breathe in and out normal. Open up the palms toward the ceiling. For 10 seconds, let's do the Sambhavi Mudra. Tilt the head slightly upward. Close the eyes, then completely still the body. Feel the vibrations, let them calm down. Let the energy sink into the body. This is Sambhavi Mudra. and come back. We will do Kapalbhati Pranayama exact same way, 30 more seconds, 30 more strokes, or you can just do less or more depending on your comfort level. Again, in Apan Vayu Mudra, okay, and again 10 seconds in Sambhavi Mudra. Closed eyes, completely still the body, tilt a little bit upward and try to keep the awareness in between the eyebrows in Agnya Chakra. Okay, so whatever energy we gain through the practice, we should let it give chance to absorb into the body. That's why also during our some other posture we try to keep break, like we get into Shavasana for few seconds, also we get into Crocodile Pose for few seconds. We'll just try to take break in between. Okay, next another powerful pranayam will energize the body. Make a tight fist at the shoulder, variation of Bastrika Pranam. Forcefully inhale, both hands up, exhale down, inhale forward, exhale back, inhale sideways, exhale back. If you have blood pressure issue, heart problem, do it slowly or you can avoid it. Breathe in and out normal. Again, open up the palms toward the ceiling, tilt the head up, completely still the body, close the eyes, awareness in between the eyebrows, Sambhavi Mudra. Feel the vibrations, let them calm down, let the energy absorb into the body. And come back. Now we can extend our feet apart as far as we can, just keep them. Try to straighten the knees, legs are fully grounded. Let's do Upavishta Konasana. Look up, both hands up. Fully exhale as we grab the big toes or feet and try to push the head and tongue together down. Inhale, come back up. Second time for longer duration. Fully exhale, grab the feet, left to left, right to right. We can inhale, exhale normal, but each exhalation, we can keep on pushing the trunk and head further down and down. Inhale, come back up. Now hold at both the knees and we will pass the palms underneath the legs, inside out, and try to straighten the legs as we try to push the trunk and head down. The turtle pose, Kurmasana. We can push our elbows upward at the knees, so that way we can just give some help to bringing the head and trunk down. Slowly come out of the pose, bring both hands back, and again separate the feet as far as possible. Now turn the shoulder blade perpendicular to the right leg. Inhale, raise both hands up. Fully exhale, bend down onto the right leg. Grab the right foot equally with both the hands and try to bring the forehead onto the right knee. Inhale, come back up. Now towards the left side. First time for the shorter duration. Inhale, come back up. Now towards the right side. Second time, longer duration. Fully exhale. And we can inhale, exhale normal as we keep on pushing the trunk and head further down and down. So we can bring forehead closer to the right knee. 10, 9, 8, 2, 1. So that was 20 plus seconds. Now towards left side, fully inhale. Fully exhale as you bend down. Grab the left foot equally with both the hands. Forehead onto the left knee. Each exhalation we can keep pushing the trunk and head down. 10, 9, 8, 2, 1. Come back up. Now we can fold at the left knee. We can bring the left heel at the perineum and turn the shoulder blade towards the right side. We will do Janu Sirsasana, longer duration. Inhale, both hands up, look up. Fully exhale and grab the right foot equally with both hands. Bring the forehead onto the right knee. Inhale, come back up and switch the leg position. Janu Sirsasana towards left, about 20 seconds. Inhale, look up, both hands up, dip inhale. Dip exhale. Grab the left foot equally with both the hands. Forehead onto the left knee. Each exhalation we can keep on pushing the forehead down. Inhale, come back up, and we will do Paschimottanasana. Bring both feet front, align them. Inhale, raise both hands up. You can tilt slightly backward, look up. Fully exhale. Apply the Udyan Bandh, that means stuck the stomach in, grab the feet, push the trunk and head down, the head closer to the knees, and hold them down until you can hold the breath out. Inhale, come back up, second time. Paschimottanasana. Tuck the stomach in. Keep on holding the head closer to the knees. Inhale, come back up. And we will do complementary pose. We will do Puro Uttanasana. If you are unable to do with the straight legs, then you can hold the knees a little bit, but holding the heels on the floor, both palms at the back. Next inhalation, push the trunk upward, drop the head at back of the body, look into the back wall, toes also on the floor, heels on the floor, elbow straight, knee straight. The body will assume straight line from back of the head to the heels. Very slowly bring the body back onto the floor into L shape, pole pose, Tadasana. Fold at the right knee, we will do Makarasana. So right palm will go at the back of the body, don't bring it too far back, try to bring closer to the body. Inhale, raise the left hand up Exhale, 3 steps, either 3 level. You can either just hug the knee, exhale, look back, or you can bring the right hand outward of the right knee, or you can even push the right knee, grab the left knee. In all of these cases, fully exhale and look back. Slowly transition onto the left side, A, B or C, whichever level you feel with, depending on your flexibility. Do with breath coordination. Hold the breath out while we are looking back and observe the twist at the lower abdomen. Okay, come back and we will sit into Vajrasana. So let's relax a little bit. So Vajrasana is the great pose, can be done anytime, even right after the meal. And it's even more beneficial. That lines up all the chakras, all the major energy channels, all 3 energy channels. It's good for digestion. Now for few seconds, let's sit into Virasana. Slide the heels out and we can sit directly onto the floor. Our glute muscles, sitting bones rested straight onto the floor. While sitting in Virasana, don't try to slouch, just continue, try to keep the back straight. And slowly come back into Vajrasana, diamond pose, thunderbolt pose. There are multiple names. Keep the knees a few inches apart. Let's do Mandukasana, frog pose. Make tight fist, keeping thumbs inside. Deep inhale, hold the breath into the lower abdomen. Place the top of the fist in between the ribcage and navel. Forcefully exhale without leaving the heels. We can push the trunk and head down as much as possible. Then we can hold the trunk there and tilt the head slightly up. Inhale, come back up. Second time, Mandukasana, frog pose. Same steps, deep inhale, hold the breath, place the fist at the proper place. Forcefully exhale, push the trunk and head down and tilt the head up. Inhale, come back up, and we will do complementary pose. We will do Supta Vajrasana. So from Vajrasana we can go back, that is Supta Vajrasana, or if you like you can just sit in Virasana. So our back is already easily can go onto the floor, so try that way too. Maybe some people may find it's more easily compared to the Supta Vajrasana. In that case it could be called Supta Virasana. In either cases, with help of the palms and folded elbow, lay down the upper body, lay down onto the floor. Move the shoulder blades away from each other, so the portion of the back in between the shoulder blade also rested onto the floor. We can raise both palms up, and we can rest the palms onto the thighs, and make sure our knees stay on the floor. Relax the lower back. Relax the hip joints, relax thigh muscles, knees. Once we stayed long enough, we need to come out of the pose. We can grab the ankles, push the elbows to the floor, and bring the body up back into either Vajrasana or Virasana, whatever pose that you started with. And separate the knees out, make room for the trunk, bring both palms in between the knees. We'll do forward bending. Make sure the head, neck and trunk they stay in line. Deep inhale. As we exhale, start walking the hand out one at a time. Extend them all the way out and try to bring the chest and chin onto the floor. And we still have connection between the hips and heels. Relax the lower back, relax the hip joints, relax the shoulders. Now deep inhale, deep exhale. Next inhalation, raise the head up and walk the hands towards the body, one at a time, and let the trunk and head rise. Come back and we will go on the knees. Are we going too fast? That means yes, right? Oh, okay. Usually that means yes. Okay. Good, normal. Okay. So let's do gate pose, the simple variation. Extend the right leg out. Inhale, raise the left hand up. As we exhale, bend towards right side. Keep looking up into the ceiling. Keep sliding the right hand along with the right leg. We can reach out to the ankle all the way down. Inhale, come back, and we will do onto the second side. Do with breath coordination. Keep looking into the ceiling so our body will stay in same plane. Inhale, come back. Okay, and we can go into the camel pose. We will do full camel pose. Separate the knees and heels, knees and feet, same distance as the shoulder width. Inhale in circular fashion, raise the right hand up and down. Exhale, bring it onto the right heel. Same thing onto the left hand. So both hands are rested onto the corresponding heels. Push the pelvis forward and drop the head further down. Look into the back wall. As I do count down from 10 to 1, let's increasing the intensity on both the forces. Keep on pushing pelvis forward and dropping the head down. 10, 9, 8, 2, 1. Very slowly come out of the pose, one hand at a time. And at the last, we can straighten the trunk. And we can bend forward. Make sure the palms, the wrist joints vertically under the shoulders and knees vertically under the hip joints. Let's do cat and cow pose, Asana. Look into the front wall as high as possible. Deeply inhale. We can push the lower back up as well, so we can have better downward arch of the spine. Fully exhale. Look at the navel. We can slightly fold at the elbows, so we can have better upward arch of the spine. Inhale. Try to make the spine downward. Do with breath coordination. Do with your own pace. Do 2 to 3 more times. Okay, and come back. Now, after few weeks, I'm probably trying this pose. Had some issues. I didn't do some of the advanced poses. So let's try to do split. We can push the right leg out and straighten the left leg. We can use both the hands to support the body, because most of us, we are not able to make the full split. In audience, I can see that Shavan can do it well. So Hanuman pose or split. So now we have both legs straight. Good. And maybe I should try it, but we can bring both hands together in a pranam. And we stayed enough. Then we should try to switch the side, but do it very slowly, because we don't have habit, and we had warm up, so we are able to do that even a little bit. But without warm up, we should not even try this. So with routine practice, we could do this. Both knees, try to straighten them. Great. Dakshabin, stay in a pose. I'm going to bring you on a screen. Just hold it. Yep. Great. Awesome. So that's the Hanuman pose, or in English call it split. Okay, so we have tried on both sides, and we can just stand up. So we had to cut down many of the asanas, like number of poses, because we are on the compressed schedule, means like hour and a half, right? So we reduced half hour. And let's put the weight onto the toes and all on the heels alternatively, couple of times, utilizing the ankle joint fully. And then we can interlock the fingers, palms upside down, Tadasana, and go on the toes. And exhale, bring heels down, hands down. We can do one more time. Tadasana, inhale, stretch the whole body upward, stay just on the toes, and down. Then we can walk 2 rounds around the mats on the heels, and then 2 rounds on the toes. And just for the added benefit, we can extend our palms upside down, up toward the ceiling. But the main goal is to just walk on the toes and walk on the heels. And once you complete, then we will do Tirith Tadasana, swaying palm tree pose. We can keep the feet probably a few inches apart, interlock the fingers, extend both palms up, upside down, deep inhale. As we exhale, just sway onto the one side, keep looking up into the ceiling, keep pushing the palms down with straight elbows. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale onto the second side. Come back. Second round. Come back and onto the second side. Back and separate the feet far apart. Bring both hands at the waist. We will do waist rotation, Kati Chakrasana. Keep the feet as far as they can go. Keep the knees straight. So we are twisting just waist and above. So we're just going to hold it. The feet and legs completely going to be still. Deep inhale. As we deep exhale, twist the waist and above towards one side, look back. hold the pose about 5 to 7 seconds. Feel the twist at the waist muscles. Inhale back, exhale towards second side. Inhale, come back second time. Come back and complete the second side, second time. Come back. Now inhale, both hands sideways into star position. As we exhale, do triangle pose, bend sideways, bring the one palm down or at least fingertip next to the foot. Keep looking up into the ceiling through the other palm. Come back, inhale, exhale onto the second side. So both arms will make one vertical line. Inhale, come back, and we will do second time. This time we will try to bring the palm onto the floor if possible. Otherwise, just do as per your body allow. Do with breath coordination. Try not to bend the knees. Come back and onto the second side. But also we need to look into the ceiling. Otherwise, body will not be in one plane. Come back. Okay. Now let's relax a little bit. Bring the feet together. Stand in Tadasana. But we are not going on a toes, just heels and toes on the floor. Let the arms be loose wherever they goes by the gravity. Don't try to hold. You can close the eyes. So we can feel some sensations coming out of the multiple body parts. Okay. Come back and separate the feet far apart, and we will do Parsvakonasana. Just push the right toes outward, 90 degree out, fold at the right knee, close to 90 degree. Inhale, raise the left hand up. As we exhale, bring the left palm besides the right foot, and right hand will go up toward the ceiling and look into the ceiling. The left knee remains straight, and we need to keep pushing the waist area as down as possible. Come back and same thing onto the other side, left side. So this is twisted. And come back. Okay. Next, let's do super brain yoga. So we'll do about 10 times. You can grab the earlobes on the opposite side. And once you done 10 times, then you can sit in a Malasana, or also called squatting pose. You can bring one palm onto the floor and push the one knee out and raise the other hand up into the opposite side. Look into the ceiling through the other palm. Feel some stretches into the waist muscles. And onto the second side. Okay, we can kick both the knees out and come back. We can do Makarasana, align the soles together, S-O-L-E-S, not S-O-U-L-S, S-O-L-E-S, soles together, stay on the toes. We can make a Dhyan Mudra or Pranam. We can place the Lord vertically onto the heels so we can have a better balance. Or we can extend our palms over the head as well. Now, bring both the knees together and stay on the toes without placing the heels on the floor. Let's stand. And once we stand, then we can drop the heels on the floor. See if we can do that. If you are not able to do that, that's okay. Good. Now, bring both hands at the back. Let's do Paschim Namaskar. Align the palms, fingertips pointing down, and then we can turn them upward. Push them up as high as they can go. We can intertwine the thumbs and we can separate the feet far apart, keeping the knees straight, holding the Paschim Namaskar pose. Deep inhale. As we exhale, turn the upper body towards one leg, fully exhale and bend down. Bring the forehead onto the knee. Inhale, come back. Exhale towards other leg. Inhale, come back. Now release both the hands and we can interlock the fingers. Push the shoulders back and down. Deep inhale. As we exhale, bend down. Push the palms away from the body, keeping the knees straight. Let the head and trunk fall on the gravity as down as they want to go. Don't try to hold. Inhale, come back up and bend backward. Come back. Okay, now bring feet together and it is exactly 7 o'clock. We have 30 minutes and we will do about 13-15 minute Yoga Nidra 13 minutes. So let's do balancing pose. We might skip the laying down onto the stomach, that poses, because sometimes we alternate now. Let's get into tree pose very slowly. Okay, and onto the other side. Okay, and we will do the second one. We will do Uttishta Hasta Padangushtasana. Very slowly. You can just grab the big toe with the same side hand, first two fingers. First we can just straighten the leg in front, and then we can just roll it down onto the side. We can raise the other hand up for the counterbalance, and if we still hold good balance, then we can look onto the opposite side of the leg, which is up. And bring the leg front and down. Okay, so why, do anybody have idea why talking is not convenient when we do balancing pose? Why? Any reason? Think about it. Okay. Next, let's lay down on stomach. At least they will do one pose. First 10 seconds. Get into Makarasana, Crocodile Pose. Try to relax the body fully. Don't hold any body part muscles. Let's do Viparita Naukasana. Extend the toes out and both hands forward over the head onto the floor. This next inhalation, raise the hands, head, chest, chin up. Viparita Naukasana. Try to look as high as possible into the front wall. Both legs, thighs away from the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And very slowly come back, lay down into Crocodile Pose, Makarasana for about 10 seconds. And turn around. So since we already did Viparit Naukasana, let's do Naukasana with, we will do 30-degree up, both legs 30-degree with the floor, trunk 30-degree with the floor, raise both hands up so we can see the toenails through the through the fingernails. Elbow straight, knee straight. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very slowly lay down into Shavasana. Separate the feet, couple of feet apart, toes pointing out. Palms facing ceiling, fingers semi-closed. Head, neck, trunk in one line. Breathe in and out normal. Also, each time in Shavasana we can close the eyes and we can keep awareness within the body so we can feel the vibrations, relaxations, sensations coming out most likely from those body parts which utilized in previous pose. Okay, next, bring both legs together, both palms facing down beside the hips. Raise both legs up. We will do Uttan Padasana. This is also called Urdu Halasana. This is not an inversion. This pose can be done by anybody. There is no restriction. But the Halasana is the inversion pose and may not be advisable for many. Many people may not be able to do that. toes pointing toward the ceiling, knees straight, and the legs are 90 degrees with the floor. So we're going to stay in 10-15 more seconds. Then we're going to start lowering the legs inch by inch. Start lowering the legs. Keep holding the toes out, just inch by inch. Make sure engage the core muscles and have the full control on the legs, and very slowly, gently let them land onto the floor and relax in Shavasana for 10 seconds. Okay, next we will do the bicycling. Bring both legs together, palms beside the hips, palms facing down to support the body. Hold at both the knees and raise the feet up in air and start pedaling. 10 pedal forward and 10 pedal backward. Try to make the biggest circle possible. Pretend we have a military bike. Whenever foot goes away from the body, make sure those toes are stretched out. When foot comes closer to the body, toes we can bring closer to the body. And also knees completely straight when foot goes away. In about 2 minutes we will start Yoga Nidra. Just heads up. And once you're done bicycling, just get into Shavasana for 10 seconds. Fully relax, feel the sensations coming out from the legs. Acknowledge the sensation, also a great way to absorb the energy and to feel more relaxed. Now let's do breathe pose as an inversion. So if you are unable to do breathe pose, then you can get directly into Matsyasana. The reason we do is we will just try to divert the energies which we gain through the yogic practice. Toward the end of the session, we try to divert that energy towards the head. So grab the ankle, push the trunk up as high as possible. And as I said, if you are unable to do this inversion pose, you can get into Matsyasana, fish pose. And stay in fish pose, and we will join you guys. Breathe pose, Setubandhasana, comes into the inversion category because the stomach area goes beyond the heart. So we can come back down and then for 10 seconds into Shavasana or get directly into Matsyasana. Stay in Matsyasana pose for another 20 seconds. Meantime, I will set up the Yoga Nidra audio, and at whatever point if you want to prepare yourself for Yoga Nidra, go ahead and do that. You can turn the lights down, you can cover yourself up. So in about 10 to 15 seconds, wrap up the pose, get ready, make any final adjustments, movements, and fully get ready for Yoga Nidra. So get into Shavasana. And follow the word by word instructions.
अब आप गहरी सांसें लेना शुरू करें। गहरी सांस अंदर और बाहर। एक बार फिर से गहरी सांस अंदर और बाहर। पुनः एक बार अंदर आती हुई सांस आपको ताजगी दे रही है, शक्ति दे रही है, और बाहर जाती हुई सांस आपके तनाव, टेंशन, तकलीफों को आपसे दूर ले जा रही है। और अब आपका मन शांत होने लगा है। आसपास के आवाजों के साक्षी बनिए, सिर्फ उनको सुनना है, एक साक्षी भाव। और अब धीरे धीरे आपका शरीर ढीला पड़ने लगा है। और ज्यों-ज्यों आपका शरीर ढीला पड़ रहा है, आपका मन शांत होने लगा है। जो भी हो रहा है उसको होने दें, किसी भी अनुभव को जज ना करें। अब अपनी चेतना को अपने पैर की उंगलियों पे ले जाएं, लेफ्ट टोज एंड राइट टोज। उसको अपने मन की आंखों से देखें, महसूस करें और ढीला छोड़ें। अब अपने ध्यान को अपने दोनों एंकल्स या टखनों पे ले जाएं। एंकल में मौजूद तनाव को, टेंशन को महसूस करें और ढीला छोड़ें। आपके दोनों टखने विश्राम कर रहे हैं। अब अपनी चेतना को धीरे से अपने दोनों पिंडलियों या काफ मसल्स पे ले जाएं। वहां की संवेदनाओं के साक्षी बनिए और धीरे से दोनों पिंडलियों को ढीला छोड़ें, शिथिल करें। आपके घुटने के नीचे का भाग शिथिल हो चुका है, ढीला हो चुका है, रिलैक्स हो चुका है। इस विश्राम को अपने अंदर अनुभव करिए। अपनी चेतना को अब अपनी दोनों जांघों पर ले जाएं, लेफ्ट थाई एंड राइट थाई। वहां की मांसपेशियों को महसूस करें, वहां मौजूद टेंशन को, स्ट्रेस को देखें और ढीला छोड़ें। दोनों जांघ रिलैक्स हो चुके हैं, शिथिल हो चुके हैं। अब अपनी चेतना को दोनों कूल्हों के ऊपर ले जाएं, लेफ्ट हिप एंड द राइट हिप, एंड रिलैक्स द मसल्स ऑफ योर हिप्स एंड थाइस। कूल्हे की मांसपेशियां ढीली हो रही हैं, रिलैक्स हो रही हैं। अब अपनी चेतना को अपने पेट और कमर के निचले हिस्से पे ले जाएं, उसको महसूस करें, देखें और ढीला छोड़ें। अब अपनी चेतना को अपनी छाती पर लाइए, छाती की मांसपेशियों को ढीला छोड़ें, आराम दें, विश्राम दें। अब अपनी चेतना को पीठ के ऊपरी हिस्से पे लाइए, वहां मौजूद तनाव के साक्षी बने, उसको देखें और ढीला छोड़ें। पूरा शरीर ढीला हो रहा है, रिलैक्स्ड हो रहा है और आपका मन एक गहन विश्राम में उतरता चला जा रहा है। इस विश्राम के साक्षी बनिए। अब अपनी चेतना को अपने दोनों कंधे, लेफ्ट शोल्डर एंड द राइट शोल्डर पर लाएं। दोनों कंधे विश्राम कर रहे हैं, ढीले हो रहे हैं, रिलैक्स हो रहे हैं। अपने ध्यान को अब अपनी दाएं बांह और बाईं बांह के ऊपर ले जाएं। पुट योर अटेंशन ऑन लेफ्ट आर्म एंड राइट आर्म। देखें, महसूस करें, ढीला छोड़ें। हाथ की उंगलियों को भी ढीला छोड़ें, रिलैक्स करने दें। और ज्यों-ज्यों आपकी मांसपेशियां रिलैक्स कर रही हैं, आपका मन एक गहन विश्राम में, डीप रिलैक्सेशन में उतरता चला जा रहा है। अब अपने ध्यान को अपनी गर्दन के ऊपर ले जाएं। गर्दन में मौजूद तनाव को, टेंशन को महसूस करें और गर्दन के रेशे रेशे को ढीला छोड़ें, आराम करने दें। आप एक गहन विश्राम में उतरते जा रहे हैं। जो विचार आए उन विचारों को आने दें। उससे कोई लड़ाई नहीं करनी, उससे कोई झगड़ा नहीं करना। अपनी चेतना को अपने चेहरे के ऊपर ले जाएं। दाईं आंख, बाईं आंख, ऊपर का होठ, नीचे का होठ, आपके गाल और संपूर्ण चेहरा, चेहरे के सारे मांसपेशियों को विश्राम करने दें, ढीला छोड़ें। और अब आप अपनी चेतना को सिर के पिछले हिस्से पे ले जाएं और सिर के पिछले हिस्से को पूरी तरह से ढीला छोड़ें, रिलैक्स करें। ज्यों-ज्यों आपका शरीर रिलैक्स हो रहा है, आपका मन एक गहन विश्राम में उतरता चला जा रहा है। और ज्यों-ज्यों आपका मन गहन विश्राम में जा रहा है, आपके शरीर की मांसपेशियां और शिथिल हो रही हैं और ढीली पड़ रही हैं। संपूर्ण बायां पैर शिथिल हो चुका है। संपूर्ण दायां पैर रिलैक्स्ड हो चुका है, ढीला पड़ चुका है। पेट, छाती की मांसपेशियां आराम कर रही हैं, विश्राम कर रही हैं। संपूर्ण पीठ की मांसपेशियां ढीली पड़ रही हैं, रिलैक्स्ड पड़ रही हैं। गर्दन विश्राम कर रहा है, चेहरा ढीला पड़ रहा है। सिर का हिस्सा पूरी तरह से शिथिल हो चुका है। अब आप किसी ऐसी जगह को इमेजिन करें जहां पे कि आप आराम से विश्राम कर सकते हैं। ये कोई बीच हो सकता है, समंदर का किनारा हो सकता है, या ये कोई गार्डन हो सकता है। वहां आराम से लेट जाएं। इमेजिन करिए कि आप एक गार्डन में लेटे हुए हैं और यहां की ताजी हवा आपको और विश्राम दे रही है। तितलियां आपके आसपास उड़ रही हैं और जब आप इनको देखते हैं तो आपका मन शांत हो रहा है। ठंडी हवा के झोंके आपके शरीर को एक मसाज दे रहे हैं। नरम नरम घासों को अपने शरीर से छूते हुए महसूस करें। आप इस टेम्परेचर को एंजॉय कर रहे हैं और आपका मन एक गहन विश्राम में उतरता जा रहा है। जो भी तनाव आपके शरीर में था, इमेजिन करिए वो भाप की तरह आपके शरीर से उड़ता जा रहा है और आपका शरीर और ढीला पड़ रहा है। आपका मन और शांत हो रहा है। इस स्टेट में मैं आपको कुछ सजेशंस देता हूं। अपने मन में पूरे कन्विक्शन के साथ, पूरी दृढ़ता के साथ, पूरी मजबूती के साथ ये दोहराएं कि मैं शक्तिशाली हूं। आई एम पावरफुल। मैं शक्तिशाली हूं। आई एम पावरफुल। आई एम बिकमिंग हेल्दी। मैं स्वस्थ हो रहा हूं। आई एम बिकमिंग हेल्दी। मैं स्वस्थ हो रहा हूं। आई एम बिकमिंग रिच। मैं धनवान हो रहा हूं। मैं धनवान हो रहा हूं। आई एम बिकमिंग सक्सेसफुल। मैं सफल बन रहा हूं। और इसी आनंद को महसूस करते हुए, इस रिलैक्सेशन का आनंद लेते हुए, ये जानते हुए कि ब्रह्मांड की सबसे बड़ी शक्ति आपके साथ हमेशा है और हमेशा रहेगी, अब आप वापस आने के लिए तैयार हैं। अब मैं 1 से 5 गिनूंगा। 1, आसपास की आवाजों को सुनना शुरू करें। 2, अपने शरीर को थोड़ा थोड़ा हिलाना शुरू करें। 3, अपने पैरों को मोड़ लें। 4, अपने शरीर को हिलाएं डुलाएं। और 5,
raise both hands over the body, rub them against each other, generate urja. Press the warm hands over the eyes and face. Move the palms over the eyes, gently massage the eyelids. Open and close eyes few times in dark under the palms. Slowly slide the hands down, gently open the eyes. Bring both palms beside the hips facing down and fold at both the knees. And roll both the knees towards left side while we turn our upper body towards left side. Now bring the knees up. Roll the knees towards right side while we look towards left. Do this twist one more time, both the sides. And then we can roll onto the right side. Stay on right side for about 8 to 10 seconds. Then with help of both the palms, bring the body up back into any comfortable sitting posture. And we have exactly 5 minutes. Let's do some cooling down. Bring the right hand into Vishnu Mudra. Roll first 2 fingertips into root of thumb. We will do Anulom Vilom Pranayama. Inhale on left, exhale on right. Then inhale on right, exhale on left. Left to right, right to left. Left hand can be in Dhyan Mudra or Vayu Mudra. Try to do deep breath and deep breath out. complete the cycle when we breathe out on left. Then we will do, with Sanmukhi Mudra, we will do Bhramari Pranayam 3 times. And that would followed by 10 seconds Sambhavi Mudra. So 3 times Bhramari Mudra, Bhramari Pranayam. And come back. Then we'll proceed with our closing process. Both palms on top of each other into the lap. Relax shoulders, back straight. We will chant 3 Mahamrutyunjaya mantra, everybody together, followed by a short meditation. During meditation, we will keep our awareness at the Sahasrara Chakra, that is crown of the head. Let's close the eyes. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukmeva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamrutat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukmeva bandhanan mrityor mukshiyamamrutat. Om Trayambakam yajamahe sugandhim pushtivardhanam Urvarukmeva bandhanan mrityor mukshiyamamrutat. Asato ma sadgamaya tamaso ma jyotirgamaya mrityorma mrutam gamaya. Om sarve bhavantu sukhinah sarve santu niramaya sarve bhadrani pashyantu ma kaschit dukhabhag bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Tilt the head a little bit down towards the fingertips. And then come back up and rub the palms against each other. Generate Urja. Cover the eyes and face with the warm hands. Open and close eyes few times in dark under the palms. Slowly slide the hands down, gently open the eyes, rub the palms one more time. Place them on top of the head, back of the head, shoulders, the arms, trunk, legs, throughout the body to spread the energy within. Hari Om Tat Sat Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. That concludes our session, and I'm going to let you guys unmute. All right. And good evening, everybody. Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna, Bakul Bhai.
Jai Shri Krishna. Jai Shri Krishna. After.
Thank you, Bhai. Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna. Kiritbhai, after long back, vacation ના યોગ પૂરા થયા હવે એમને?
હજુ નથી થયા.
આ ઉનાળામાં વેકેશન ના યોગ ઉપર યોગ આલ્યા. Good, good. ના હવે હોપફુલી હવે બહુ જાદુ બાકી નથી ને હવે નવરાત્રી આવવા માંડી પાછી એટલે good.
Thank you. Good night. Jai Shri Krishna.
Shri Krishna. Good night.
First time for me with you.
શું કીધું?
મારા માટે પહેલી વાર બકુલભાઈ. Thank you.
તો ભાઈ મેં નોટિસ કર્યું આજે તો તમે સાઈડ યોગી માંથી ફ્રન્ટ યોગી થઈ ગયા.
I know. મને
તમે
$10 આપવામાં આવ્યા હતા.
શું કીધું?
વાઇફ માંથી $10 આપવામાં આવ્યા હતા કે બેસ તો $10 આપીશ.
તમને તમને શું કહેવાય એને લાંચ
Bribe આપી
આપીને બેસાડ્યા એવું કર્યું છે?
પણ બહુ મજા